Alright, so today's the finishing day for Kyle's bike. Get everything 100% done today. Disassemble and get it down to the painter. I just made this little piece here to replace how the stock oil filter mounts. So I'm going to weld that on, get the pipes on, weld the pipe brackets on, then put it all back together. We're going to run mids on this, so I'm going to put the mid controls on, the inner primary, the gas tanks, and just double check and make sure everything's going to fit. And then we'll break it down and call it a wrap on this one. Alright, so we're almost done here. Everything's mocked up how it's going to end up fitting. You can start seeing the more of a finished product here. So what I'm going to work on right now, I have to have him come over here and tell me where he wants to position this rear brake lever. So it's kind of a weird MIDI control mount, but it's welded on, and once it's welded it's fixed into place. So I need him to tell me on that before I do it. I'm going to start working on the exhaust pipe mounts. So we've got one mount down here, right in that area. And we've got one over here. You can see how that's hanging. So I got to figure out what to do with both of these. And we'll take a break and then I'll give you the next update. Alright, so the front exhaust mount is done. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can squeeze it in. I need to make a spacer in there, but I just tacked a bung off the frame. Then we'll run a spacer in this center section here to hold it. It's kind of a weird fitment on this frame, but to get it level, that's what I had to do. Alright, so there's no really good way to mount this for a pipe. It's not going to be visible. So I'm going to take one of these bungs, I'm going to cut it in half, surface it on the lathe real quick, and I'm just going to have to run a small bar from here to here. It's going to be ugly, but if I do anything other, I could go to the axle mount or to the adjuster, but anything else will be too hard to fix it on the road. So this is the easiest way I can think of where you can still get it off and access it, because anything else is going to get it all tied up. So I'm going to cut this in half, put it on the lathe, and then tack it on and make a small bracket here. We'll just get it chromed, and that'll be it. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap. We're going to call it a wrap with that. Once this pipe's up a little more and stable, that'll hold it straight. I don't think it's too bad. Once it's chromed, you won't notice it. We'll just blend in with the caliper. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of the fab work on this bike. Already got the P-pad marked for where I need to drill it once it comes back apart. And yeah, so this is going to be the finished product here. Get a zoom. There we go. There, focus. I've already started disassembling some stuff, just separating everything for what's going to get chrome, what's going to the painter, and what I am keeping. We're going to do the base gaskets on this motor too. Not sure if you can see the leak in there. Nope, maybe not. I'll save that for another video. But yeah, so it's breakdown time. Then I can finish welding every last little bit on the frame. And then I can finally take some time to clean the shop up here because it is filthy. Everything's ready to get finished up right now. So I got to weld the brackets I couldn't get to with everything assembled. And I need to cut this small section out of the fender here for the chain. And weld one more bracket over here. This was for the mid controls. This is where the new brake reservoir is going to sit. And yeah, all done, and that'll be a wrap. I'm going to do a little more finish sanding on this too while I have it out before it goes out, just to make it easier on the chromer. Just get a couple of these a little more flex. Alright, so we're finally done, and this is ready to go straight to paint and then come back for reassembly. Exhaust tabs are done. Passenger peg mounts. Rear fender mount. Oil tank filter mount. Highway peg mounts. You can see how those ended up going straight in, so that'll look really good when the bike's done. You won't even notice them if they're not on the bike. yeah, so that's a wrap, and we'll do another part of reassembly in about a month when he gets back from paint.